Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is April 24th, 2019. Shout out to my man UK Ranja. Man, I have some of the best subscribers in the crypto game. They hit me with some real nice hip-hop hits, I tell you. UK Ranja wanted to hear KRS-One Step Into the World. Classic right here, man. Oh my God, it takes me back. Thanks for the song request today, man. And thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of My Two Satoshis. Today, people, we are going to be looking at your boy John McAfee. He's in the headlines again. I think he actually likes being in the headlines. Looks like, out of Cointelegraph, looks like he is going to pause his plans on outing Satoshi Nakamoto's identity because of fear of lawsuit. I'm done with this guy, man. I'm telling you. So you're telling me you can flee the United States, tell the government, U.S. government, you're not paying taxes, you won't pay taxes, run away from the IRS, all this type of stuff, and you're scared of a lawsuit from Satoshi Nakamoto? I'm done, man. Anyway, we'll take a look at this Cointelegraph article and see what the hell this guy is up to. Second article, this is interesting. Any of you who got into cryptos maybe 2.5 years ago, at minimum, would remember the ENS service that the Ethereum blockchain launched, which is essentially the Ethereum name service, where you can essentially take or purchase an address that is turned into a kind of word-friendly type of address. You can get anywhere, like I've got cryptoblood.eth. That is an actual address where you could send Ethereum or other tokens to that particular address. So it looks like this service is actually going to be turning into NFTs. I'll explain what NFTs are in this article, but something that you guys should know about, and I'll give you the details on if there's anything you have to do in regards to this. And then thirdly, we're going to cover this news regarding Samsung. They're looking to develop their own blockchain, and in addition to that, they are going to launch their own Samsung coin. So we're going to take a look at the details on that article as well. That is out of CoinSpeaker. Why they're building it off of a derivative of Ethereum, I have no clue. Maybe because it's not a blockchain that's already running. They could possibly make some adjustments to the protocol to make the throughput much faster for whatever they're trying to do. But we'll take a look at that article as well. However, before I get into the details, let's go ahead and take a look at the market cap. We're currently at $175 billion, off about 10 billion from over a couple days ago. Bitcoin's dominance is up as well. And as you can see here, people, we have broken that trend line that I talked about the other day. It looks like we broke it right there. So what's going to happen from here? I don't have a clue. However, let's just go ahead and take a zoom out at the 30-day and see where the next level of support is. I see a level of support here. If I draw this again, you see we've broken that area. However, if I draw across right here, I'm trying to draw as smooth as possible. This is the area where we should find some support, and that is around the $165 billion market cap. So not too far from where we are right now, maybe another 10 billion or so. So let's just see how that pans out in the next couple of days. But we definitely broke the trend on the market cap valuation. And the first article I will review very quickly is about this Samsung development of their own blockchain, and they will be using or creating a coin down the road as well. This coin will be an ERC20 coin called Samsung Coin. And as you guys already know, Samsung introduced the Galaxy 10 smartphones with what do you want to call it, pseudo support for cryptocurrencies and blockchain. If you guys recall, I did a video and looked at an article that talked about the Samsung 10 wallet only having support for, I think, about 3 countries at the moment: US, Canada, I believe, and maybe the UK. All other countries at the moment did not roll out with the S10 with support for a cryptocurrency wallet, which made me think it was all a ploy for publicity anyway from Samsung with that wallet. So a source close to the company actually reached out to Cointelegraph, I believe, and told them that they have a division, a blockchain division that's working on the creation of a mainnet that's based on Ethereum, but they don't have any real timeline on when this thing would roll out. The source said that the company is looking to do a private blockchain, though it is not confirmed, and it also may do a public blockchain in the future, but they think that it will be a hybrid. How do you have a hybrid of a blockchain? Either it's public or private. Like, people, let's get it together here. They're saying that they've already got demand for the coin by the community. And I don't think that's the case at all. No one in crypto is talking about we need a Samsung coin. However, it says that if they do a public blockchain, traders will have opportunity to work with the company's token on external cryptocurrency exchanges, just like they buy and sell ETH or Bitcoin. There may be, they're saying, some possibility of integration with their Samsung Pay app and using some type of token to pay for things. But again, another useless ERC20 token. And I think they're just trying to use that blockchain PR magic dust that doesn't work anymore. People have finally picked up on that. I don't know, people. You guys let me know your thoughts about a Samsung developed blockchain. Privately, I don't know why you would need one. You just use a Hadoop or Oracle or some other DB that's already available and probably works more efficiently. Now, if you're doing a public one, yeah, I think there's some advantage to have that. Now, the thing is, I don't know what they would even use the blockchain for, though. That's my concern. I think it's just, again, a PR ploy. You guys let me know your thoughts. But let's take a look at the first actual article I'm reading for today out of CoinDesk. And it is about this Ethereum name service turning nearly 300,000 ETH domain names, I should say, into NFTs. And you may ask, what are NFTs? We'll get into that in a second. It says, as an effort to build a domain name system on top of the Ethereum blockchain network is gearing up for a major upgrade early next month, and the project's developers are urging stakeholders to prepare. At the heart of the upgrade is the replacement of the Ethereum name service registrar, with the goal of vastly speeding up the process of registering .eth, .xyz, and .lux domain names. What's more, names registered on the ENS will be treated as non-fungible tokens, allowing them to be bought and exchanged like similar kinds of tokens on the Ethereum network. During an April 16th blog post, the ENS, which stands for Ethereum Name Service, lead developer Nick Johnson wrote that registered domain users have 1 year after May 4th to migrate their domain to a new register that is replacing the existing one. The service first launched back in May of 2017, allowing users to register ETH domain names and link them to Ethereum resources such as smart contracts, wallet addresses, and more. This is a particularly useful application given the complex naming systems attached to such resources. Since the inception, more than 270,000 domain names have been set up using the Ethereum domain .eth. And the data from Curious Giraffe shows the economic impact, that is, how people are actually using the network's native ETH token to participate. To wit, nearly 800,000 auctions have been started, drawing in 3.2 million ETH worth of bids and a total of about 170,000 ETH locked up. Successfully, bids are locked up in a contract so long as the bidder holds the domain itself. Much of that activity was seen in the earliest days of the project. Now Johnson and the team at ENS are looking ahead to improve the domain name registration system in major ways. So here's what's changing. First, as proposed to waiting roughly 5 days for a domain name to be registered, users of the new ENS system will be able to complete orders within a minute. Registering a name is nearly instant, according to Johnson. Users submit 2 transactions, first committing to registering the name, then actually registering the name. In order to prevent front running, these 2 transactions must be mined at least 1 minute apart. This speedy registration process was made possible by replacing the service's blind auction process with instant domain registration. Once registered, domain names will be treated as non-fungible tokens that, just like any other unique asset on the Ethereum blockchain, can be easily collected and transferred between users. ENS names were always non-fungible, but they'll have the same properties as other NFTs. Thirdly, the new ENS system will eventually be opening up a 3-step allocation process similar in part to the blind auction process for domain names shorter than 7 characters. Finally, for all domain names longer than 7 characters, users will have to pay an annual fee of $5 in order to guarantee ownership over the name. Milligan estimates that the forthcoming yearly rent will amount to roughly $250,000 starting sometime in 2020. As stated in the Reddit AMA about the forthcoming ENS upgrade, funds will initially be sent to the ENS root multisig wallet for the key holders to determine how to allocate funds. Ultimately, however, the intention will be to migrate away from the multisig system entirely and create some form of a distributed decision-making process to take over the task of both ENS fund management and system administration. There you have it, guys. Make sure you guys do what is necessary by May 4th, and that's May 4th of 2020, I believe. I'll leave a link to this. You guys can look at the details about this. Again, like I said, I've spent, back in 2017, maybe $400 or $500 on grabbing up domain names because, hey, I didn't know if this was the next .com domain craze environment where I would need to definitely sit on a couple of domain names and maybe resell them in the future. But at this point, I don't think anything is going to come of these domain names. I'm just going to be honest with you. EOS has a similar service. I purchased a decent amount of those as well. We'll see. It's kind of a gamble. You want to sit on a couple and see what happens. But you guys let me know, did you participate in this ENS auction back in 2017? Now, those were the days, that's for sure. Those were the days. Second article is about your guy, John McAfee, man. I'm done with this guy. He just likes attention. I'm thoroughly convinced that that's the case. It says here out of Bloomberg, John McAfee pauses plan to out Satoshi Nakamoto's identity, fearing lawsuit. It says American entrepreneur and stalwart crypto advocate John McAfee says he is holding back on plans to reveal the real identity of Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto for fear it will expose him to further lawsuits as he fights potential extradition to the United States. The news was reported by Bloomberg on April 24th. McAfee claims his technology expertise has helped him track down the real Satoshi. According to Bloomberg, McAfee said he had communicated with Nakamoto in recent days, alleging that the mystery figure is in fact a man living in the United States. He reportedly stated, "My entire life I've been tracking people who are the best in the world and hiding their identity. Finding Satoshi was a piece of cake." Oh my God, this guy. Put down the pipe, McAfee. McAfee reportedly further noted that the alleged Nakamoto is not a happy camper about my attempt to out him. Bloomberg adds that while McAfee had at first told the news agency he would make his disclosure within a week, he is now holding back over concerns that the move could make him the target of multiple lawsuits. Himself no stranger to controversy, McAfee has allegedly been indicted by the U.S. Internal Revenue Service over self-avowed tax avoidance and could thus face potential extradition from the Bahamas, where he currently resides. In a tweet on April 23rd, McAfee said he was reluctant to wage a battle on multiple fronts and would thus heed his lawyer's advice to pull the brake on imminent plans to out Nakamoto. The U.S. extradition request to the Bahamas is imminent. I met with Mario Gray, my extradition lawyer, and it is now clear that releasing the identity of Satoshi at this time could influence the trial and risk my extradition. I cannot risk that. I'll wait. Why would they care about Satoshi Nakamoto? I don't understand that. As widely reported, Nakamoto's sudden disappearance in late 2010 has spawned a myth almost as famous as the cryptocurrency he, she, or they invented on October 31st of 2008 with the publication of the Bitcoin white paper. Bloomberg notes that McAfee told the agency that Wright is emphatically not the man he has tracked and identified as Bitcoin's creator. As Cointelegraph reported, McAfee is meanwhile also planning to run for president in the 2020 U.S. elections as part of the crypto advocacy efforts. In light of his ongoing legal battles, he has pledged to run his campaign in exile from a boat in international waters. Oh my God. I'm just, man. Between these two characters, do we need any more? Can we even fit any more characters in the crypto space? I think they've done their job, man. They filled up the space there. Let me know your thoughts about John McAfee backing off of allegedly revealing Satoshi Nakamoto's identity. I think it was all bull crap in the first place. Believe me, if you are fighting a case with the IRS, bro, you're not worried about being sued by Satoshi Nakamoto. I'm sorry. This doesn't make any sense at all. McAfee, did you forget that Peter Schiff's father died in prison because of this IRS, over this IRS stuff, man? So this is nonsense, people. This is nonsense. Let me know your thoughts on McAfee's latest set of antics. He's just losing credibility day by day in the crypto world, though I never really gave him any in the crypto world, maybe on other fronts, but never in the crypto world like that. Smart individual, but pulling stunts like this over and over again just shows me that either he's doped up too much or he's just thriving for attention. Maybe both. That's pretty much it for today, though, people. Make sure you guys let me know your thoughts on all three of these topics covered for today. And also, I got to give a shout out again to UK Ranja for the song request. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Click that bell as well. And that's my 2 Satoshis for April 24th, 2019. I'm out of here, people. Holla!